Hey everybody, it's Jim here, and Happy New Year. I hope you're not too hungover if you chose to partake in those sort of festivities last night. And if you saw the end of yesterday's video, you might have seen a box with some kanji on it. We had a new guitar from Japan, from a brand that I know of, 77 Guitars, but a new line from them that I've not seen anybody that speaks English talk about. And before we get started today, I have a confession to make. I opened this guitar a few days ago and I've been playing it already, so it's not going to be a regular watch me unbox it and see it for the first time kind of video. However, this is the guitar. It's a 77 Exrubato standard J-tune. So I'm excited to talk about this guitar. Let's get it on the bench and get started. Alright, just for reference here, I'm going to show you how much the 339 weighs first. 6 pounds, 12 ounces, 3.08 kilograms. Now with that in mind, let's weigh the 77, which is a full-size 335 style instrument. 7.0, 3.2 kilograms. Remarkable. The first thing we're going to talk about here is how does this achieve such a low weight while having the full-size 335 style body to it? Well, it has to do with wood choice. This is a maple neck and a maple body, but the center block is actually basswood. So that greatly reduces it. And one of the documentations that I read about this guitar is they wanted to keep them in the low 3 kilogram range. This falls right into that at 3.2 kilograms. This has Alnico 2 pickups in it that are just branded from 77. I think they're just called the AL2s. Regular old 4-way. We got no push-pull, nothing like that. 3-way selector switch. This is an absolutely gorgeous deep water navy finish. And I gotta say, as I've been playing with this guitar, it's really impressed me, the build quality on it. There is not one blemish in any of the binding anywhere on this guitar. When we had the Larry Carlton in, it was kind of all over the place with the inconsistencies and the kind of errors, there's no other way of saying it, in regards to the uniformity and the quality of the binding job on it. This guy is absolutely perfect everywhere that there is binding, and that is something I absolutely love. I love the Japanese attention to detail. But with that being said, this guitar isn't built in Japan. They market it as a guitar that is built overseas, and we're going to get to that a little bit later, but that is assembled and then finished off by Japanese luthiers in-house as far as all the fretwork, all of the nut work, and the actual setup itself. Alright, moving on to the neck, we have a bound Ovan Cole fingerboard and just absolute buttery smooth fret ends. The Japanese luthiers from the Core 77 shop are the ones that do all of that work, as I stated before. Same thing with the bow nut. This is cut perfectly. This is a truly winning strategy as a way to have the cost cut down and to have the user not sacrifice the real feel and the playability of the instrument. This is astounding. Checking out the frets real quick. Now, I'm sorry if it seems like I'm gushing over this instrument, but you get silky smooth fret edges. This thing is butter to play, a perfectly cut bow nut, and the frets are completely level. This is just exceptional. Okay, checking out the back of the headstock, we have our serial number that starts with SS for 77, then 20, which is, I'm assuming, the year that it was born, and maybe the production number of 088 after. This has real Kluson tuners on it, which are also a very nice touch. Now, there's still plenty to talk about with this guitar, but I've had enough of talking, and I'm sure you have had enough of me talking as well. So, I'm going to plug it into the Mesa Boogie. Let's hear how it sounds. The one thing I mentioned earlier in this video was I wasn't sure where this guitar was made. I looked at every Japanese website I could find. I read all the kanji I could find. I asked several people on forums. I even asked Devisor themselves, the people who own 77 guitars amongst Babose and Bacchus and other brands. I have not gotten a direct answer. There's nothing on the headstock that says where it's made. I thought maybe there would even be something inside the F-hole as to where this guitar was made, but alas, there's nothing. So I guess what I've learned today is it really doesn't matter where this guitar was made. This guitar was made for me to play or for somebody else to play and just absolutely blow them away by it. It doesn't matter. If you find the right person to build a guitar, the right people to work on guitars, it doesn't matter what country they're in, because I don't know, again, where this one was made. But that's a discussion we're going to have to address later and hopefully get some concrete answers. I've heard speculations that it's potentially either Korea, the Philippines, or China. I don't know. I really don't know. If you guys can find it, I'd love to know. I can't find anything, and I've looked everywhere. So I've exhausted all my options. But that being said, this is incredible. I haven't even mentioned the fact that this comes with an extremely nice hard shell case to it. Honestly, I have that old set of Lindy Fralin Pure PAFs sitting in the closet back there that I was going to list for sale. I have a set of Tone Pros locking bridge and tailpiece. Next string change, all that's going in. That's just how this is going to be. That's how it's going to go. And this is an incredible, incredible instrument. And the one thing that won't come across on any spec sheet, on any YouTube video, on any sort of demo whatsoever, this instrument in my hands inspires confidence. And I think it's just the full package of how well done they did with this Japan tune-up series from 77 Guitars, having their own luthiers really put in that final touches and really do the important stuff after the initial assembly of the guitars. I went for a legato run that I don't play that style of music, you guys. You when you see me play every day, I never go for stuff like that. And this one just kind of gave me the go ahead, man. Just give it a try. Let it rip. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna stay in tune. And I mean, that says something in itself, and this is just a really special guitar. And just to wrap this up, I know I've said in the past Eastman are the benchmark as far as for this kind of price range. I purchased this guitar used. It cost me around $1,000 shipped from Japan to get it here. I mean, this is the only brand that's even remotely close. And compared to the Sire that we just had in, and I played a few other semi-hollows in that meantime, this is light years above those. And that's not an insult to the Sire. It's really not. It's just the gap in the quality control, the gap in how much man hours were put into this. The people who put the work on this guitar, they are such skilled luthiers, and it really shows, and you can really feel the difference and the fact that they put the extra effort in. They really care. 77 Guitars are a brand that are 100% on my radar now. I am going to be endlessly searching for a core version. They're just really hard to come by because there's no machine work. It's all made by hand on order, and it's pretty back ordered as of right now. However, that's all I have for you guys. I just wanted to share this guitar with you and just yeah, let you know this is a great brand. I'm going to be doing a longer video about Divisor and all the kind of sub brands beneath them, and kind of give you guys a little shopping guide. Maybe we're going to be getting a few more of these for sure, not just the 77s, maybe some Mimosas and Bacchus. And yeah, I'm looking forward to all of it. I hope you all have had a wonderful new year. I wish you nothing but health and success in the coming 2022. But until tomorrow, I'll see you for another guitar related video. Take it easy, you guys.